of all, how you writing something like Harry Potter that's so big and it's so amazing. I'm not going to take away what Harry Potter is. Do you get what I mean? And you don't even believe in it. From time she said, yeah, she don't even believe in magic, I knew this was a phony.
When, J.K. Rowling decided to use her platform to attack a marginalized community, which is under attack every day, to say I was disheartened is an understatement. The film is what I would watch when I'm hungover. It's probably the last book that I read because I'm not a reader. Not only has she come out and, used her platform in this way, every single famous actor that has been part of the franchise, from Daniel Radcliffe to, Emma Watson to Eddie Redmayne, have all come out and said that what she's saying is wrong.
Ridiculous. And what's a shame, what's really scary about it is that her work with the Harry Potter franchise is to young people. I'm scared.
If you look at the data, it's not the trans community that are the number one abuser towards women, because she tries to use this narrative that I'm trying to protect women.
I feel like people are so used to running to social media with all of their thoughts and opinions, and it's like, hold on, sometimes just say nothing.
If you're gonna talk, educate yourself and listen to people. And what makes it terrible is that there are people screaming in her face and she's not listening.
If you look at what, has been happening in America with Trump, he's galvanized a whole community of people that had these opinions for the longest time, but now feel like they found their figure to make what they're saying true and popular. A few years back, I don't know if you remember, but there was this big discussion about why the woman that plays Hermione is black. And she came out and sort of stood as someone who was saying, well, why can't she be black?
Yeah.
And so I thought that actually, maybe this person is progressive.
I don't think for a second that she actually stood by these beliefs that she's saying. I feel like what she's saying now, this is what she believes. Nothing is really going to change because these powerful people with negative opinions are in that position because of us. If we continue to watch their shit, follow, all that kind of stuff, they're going to still continue to thrive. So maybe I should stop watching. I'm going to boycott Harry Potter.
Oh, no, baby. The magic of Harry Potter, moments that you spent with your family or in school, or those things that don't belong to J.K. Rowling, they belong to me,
I watched Kill Bill the other day, realized that was a Miramax film, and obviously that's a Harvey Weinstein film. It's the same with Harry Potter, because it's like Harry Potter, as you said, is a huge part of my childhood, but this woman's sweets has poisoned it, and now I'm like, am I supporting this literary demon by watching her stuff? I'm freaking out about it because I want to have integrity and I want to stand by what I say, but I don't know where the line is. Freedom of speech is something that we're all entitled to, I agree. But you should be accountable for the things that you say.
What for me is scary is who is the person holding people accountable? Because if you imagine like Trump, if they're deciding who's accountable, then we're all f***ed.
For the trans community, they never really had any tools to hold anyone accountable for what they were saying. Same with a lot for myself, seeing the black queer community hold some rappers accountable for the things that they're saying. I was happy to see everybody stand up for Lil Nas X when he dressed up as Nicki Minaj a couple of weeks ago. Before, it would have been okay for, 50 Cent or whatever to say what he wanted to say without anyone saying anything back to him.
I always cuss out my best friend because she was raised in a Catholic household, went to a Catholic all-girls school. Do you get what I mean? So she had certain things that I inherited. Yeah. But me, the most gayest thing walking, I've been her best friend for 13 years and she's never disrespected me, said anything out of pocket, and that's my sister at the end of the day. However, there's sometimes I've got to say to her, no, babe, it's this. Do you get what I mean? And that's okay.
What's amazing about what you just described is that you two are having kitchen table talk.
Yes.
She's not going on social media and tweeting all of these thoughts that probably are incorrect. I was raised in a household which actually had some really sort of bad values when it came to the black community. So it was sort of like, black people are lazy, black people are doing nothing, black people are still black. Could you imagine if I, as a 13-year-old, decided to go and put all of that onto Twitter?